Start building something every day. Start building and working upon something every day. Because if you think about all the great things in life, all the great things that people have, all the great things that other people have done, all the great things that we have in the world, they didn't start out of nowhere. They had a clear start point, and they got built upon every day. Think about Rome. Rome wasn't built in a day. I think we can all know that. I think we all know that. I think we're all aware of that. Anything great takes time to build. It takes time to build up. So don't be discouraged within a week if you don't have the results that you want. You got to realize that it will take time to build. It will take time to improve. It will take time to keep on building upon that and keep on growing upon that. Like anything great in life takes time to build. So why are you rushing what you have? Why do you think you're not there yet? Because it takes time. And it doesn't just take time, it takes work. Because you can spend 100 days on a project, but you could probably cut that down to 75 days on that same project. If you put in more work, if you put in more effort, if you put in more concentration. But you need to start building upon good habits and start building something. Every day, show up and build something. Start building upon what you have. Start becoming better than you were yesterday. Start building upon who you are, what you know, and over time, if you build good habits and you stay consistent with whatever it is, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, you're going to be unrecognizable. You're going to be a whole different person. You're not going to be you're going to be so proud of yourself because you kept on going, you kept on building, you kept on showing up. Like I preach consistency with anything. And especially in a world now of instant gratification, you're not going to have it within a week. You're not going to have it within a month. Like, stop thinking that you're going to have it even within this year. Stop thinking you're going to have whatever it is within a year. Like, it's going to take time. You have to show up and you got to do the reps. It's not going to get handed to you. You got to work for it. You got to put in sweat into this. You got to put in harder work than you were yesterday. And you got to give it time. You got to build good habits and build consistency. Build upon what you have. Don't try to jump levels too. Don't try to jump ahead a level. Don't try to jump ahead to tomorrow. Don't try to jump ahead to where you're at 5 days from now. Don't try to jump ahead from where you're at 10 days from now. You're gonna burn out. You are going to burn out if you try to shortcut. If you try to skip 5 days, but you just gotta build upon what you have. Like, get better 1%. Don't try to get better 50% in a day. That's gonna lead to burnout. That's gonna lead to frustration. That's gonna lead to a lot of energy being wasted. Because the goal here is to play the long game. Like, life is long, yes. But for a lot of people, it isn't. For some people, they get it cut short. For some people, they don't appreciate what life is. But life, typically, if we're saying the average person, out of 10 people that are watching this, life is going to be long for you. Like, 8 out of 10 of the people watching this, life is going to be long for you. But you also got to have the mentality that life is short. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. You have to know that you gotta play the long game, and you gotta realize that life can be a short game too. Because if you get better every day for 365 days, 1% every day, you are 365% better than you were. But say every month or so, you get this courage, or you have a week, 1 week out of the month that you get 10% better. And then for the rest of the days, maybe you lose 4%. But you don't realize it. Because if you don't realize that the days that you aren't getting better, you're losing value. Inflation, time inflation. Think about it. You're losing time of your life. So start building upon what you have. And don't think that you need the perfect whatever it is to start. I made a video about this, but don't think that you need to have the perfect conditions in order to start. Don't think that you have to have a high quality camera. Don't think that you have to have this yoga mat. Don't think you have to have those running shoes. Don't think that you have to have whatever it may be. The better Xbox. I don't know what your situation is. The better paintbrush, the better pencils. No, those won't make you a better person, and those probably won't even make you inclined to doing it. Because who knows? You might get that thing, you might get that camera, you might get those pencils, you might get those shoes, and you might even not like what you're doing. You might not even like what you want to do. You might not even find joy with it. So why are you trying to start with things that you think that you need to have? Like, if you go back and watch my previous videos, I was filming on my phone. Because I started with what I had. And slowly I said to myself, if I'm consistent at this for a week, which I know I will be, I'll upgrade. I'll invest. And look at where we're at now. I have a camera and a mic now. And that's how you should play it. Start with your phone. Start with what you have. And build upon what you have, and you will become great. As long as you don't try to cheat yourself, as long as you stay consistent every day, you're going to get there. Play the long game, but know life is also a short game. That's all I have for you today. I appreciate you for watching this. Hopefully you get better. Hopefully you get something out of this. And I know sure as well I get something out of these videos. That's why I post these.